Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way, and I'm Deb. I'm glad to have you here with me again on hashtag Tea Tuesday. No, this isn't water. No, this isn't iced tea. It's Pepsi. I don't have much Pepsi these days. This is such a treat. We went out to eat lunch earlier, along with running a few errands. So we stopped at our favorite little restaurant, Napoli's, and had a late lunch, early dinner, and I got Pepsi. And I got Pepsi to bring home. So I'm enjoying it yet now for my Tea Tuesday. Hope you're all doing good out there. We've had some strange weather lately, but today it's very nice, very nice. Not too hot. I'm going to sound like the Three Bears. Not too hot and not too cold. Just right. That was the Three Bears, wasn't it? Anyway, it was a good day. We got out a bit today since the weather wasn't so bad. And we started off, well, you know, I told you earlier that with William's eyesight change now since his cataract surgery, he needed to get some reading glasses. So we went to the neighborhood Walgreens. They just happened to be having a sale, a BOGO. Buy one pair and get the other free. And they were Foster Grant brand. So yes, he found two pairs that he liked. So now he has a pair to put here in the family room where he, you know, will sit and read the news on his phone or do phone work. And he can keep a pair in his office where he does computer work and paperwork and that sort of thing. So he's starting out with two pairs. And from there, we went to Dollar Tree. I checked out a new Dollar Tree that had just opened up, and I was amazed by what I saw when I went in there. Not necessarily all the merchandise. I mean, there was some different things from my usual neighborhood Dollar Tree, but it was just the condition of the store and how big it was and how well lit it was. I mean, it was bright in that store. I did a little bit of shopping, but I'll go back at a later date and look some more. I then went to my regular store and found more than enough. You know, I found my typical stuff and a little bit more, but I went there looking for one item in particular that I saw on another channel for something to cook, a soup to make, and I found the ingredient that I was looking for, and I'm very glad that I did. Let me show you my Dollar Tree shopping sprees right here. Well, I'm here to show you what I got at Dollar Tree today. Two Dollar Trees, not just my one that I usually go to, but a new one opened up nearby and I went to visit that one. I'm going to show you what I got there first. Brand new store in a brand new little shopping complex area, and I walked in the front doors of that store and I just kind of went, it was amazing. It was a huge store. I had not been in such a big Dollar Tree store as that one before. And it was so nice and clean, of course, because it's brand new. No carpeting on the floor. Everything was so clean. The aisles were very wide. The shelves were well stocked. It was amazing. So I kind of shopped around a little bit. Not too much buying was done there. I did get a few things I'm going to show you. Not much, but I saw this country gravy mix, and then on the back of it I saw where they give you a broccoli cheese soup recipe, and I thought that sounded good, so I bought that. And then I get into moods where I'm hungry for taco salads, so I bought some seasoning mix. I make my own taco salads, not real fancy or anything, but I like to just mix up a bunch of mix for it and then cut up the veggies, and I can put it together whenever I'm ready to eat and when I want to eat it. So I got the seasoning mixes for those. Now, everything at Dollar Tree these days, it's $1.25. I don't know if they're going to change the name of the store or not. What do you think? $1 Plus Tree? I don't know. But anyway, everything's $1.25. Then I went to my neighborhood Dollar Tree store, and I found what I was looking for there. First of all, I'll show you that, because I had to have some help finding it. I looked on the shelves. I'm usually pretty good at finding things that I'm looking for there, or at any store, but I couldn't find this one. So I went up to one of the clerks and I just said, do you know if you have this particular brand of stuff or type of stuff? And at first she didn't know what it was, and then I go, potato gnocchi? And she goes, oh, let me see. So she took me back to the same aisle that I was looking in before I talked to her, and she went to the same area that I was looking in before I talked to her. And then she kind of looked around things, and she moved a bunch of tortilla shells that had been moved out of place, or they were all scrambled around, hiding the potato gnocchi. So I got some. Penguin and the chef, I think I'm going to be making some of your knockoff soup. I love the chicken and gnocchi soup at Olive Garden. That's the only soup I eat there. I'll have that soup and salad for lunch whenever we go there, my friend and I I love this chicken gnocchi soup. So Penguin showed how she makes her takeoff version of this soup, and I'm going to give it a try and see what it's like. But these are the exact noodles that she uses, and I found them at Dollar Tree. So got those there. And then I got a couple other Knorr pasta sides, cheddar broccoli, and Alfredo. Okay, these are nice side dishes to have on hand, and cheap, real cheap and easy to make. And of course, the other day, William had me do a sugar cookie mix. I bought the sugar cookie mixes during Christmas time to do up at that time of year, but didn't get them all made up. So he dug out one of the mixes I had in the cupboards and had me cook up a batch of sugar cookies recently for a snack because we had nothing else. So I bought a couple cookie mixes. This is chocolate chip, and this one is peanut butter. These mixes are so easy to do. They make about a dozen cookies. Not bad. Just enough for a little snack when you want it, okay? And of course, it's like, you know, I can never go to Dollar Tree and not buy some paper pads. I use these all the time, every day. Yeah. So whenever I go there, I buy a little supply. And not last but not least, I watch several channels where the gals are into this hobby, and I'll call it a hobby, having to do with art in a way. And I thought the drawings that they, how can I say this without hinting what it is? The artwork that they do, perform, whatever, is so colorful, so nice. And I thought, I gotta give this a try. And I just happened to look at Dollar Tree and I came across this book. And I looked at the pictures in it and I thought, they could be some really nice, colorful pictures. You know, with the right colors and everything, you fill it in. A lot of, well, kind of, I want to say Victorian looking artwork. Because it's kind of floral and lacy all together. Let's see what this one, ooh. I think it could be very colorful. We'll see. And I also got these colors. Now, I don't think these are the colors that everybody uses. They say they're gel pens of some sort that they color with, and the colors are so pretty that they use. But this was such an assortment for $1.25. I thought I had to give it a try just to see if I can make use of this, you know, if it'll work. Matter of fact, on this book it is stamped $3.95, and I paid $1.25 for it. That's kind of interesting. But if I like this, If I do well with this, I'll look at Michael's or Hobby Lobby and see what they have in stock, okay? And kind of upgrade. But everybody that does this seems to say it's very relaxing and they enjoy doing it. And there's collabs going on with this sort of coloring in mind. And this is considered to be an adult coloring book, okay? So, it even says, for more adult coloring, they have a website you can go to check for more coloring books. Okay. But that was my Dollar Tree haul for the day. I had fun. That was Dollar Tree at 2 locations. And no, I didn't film the locations. I had my phone with me and I thought about it, and then it's like, I'm just in and out. William was with me and he doesn't have a lot of stamina. So we were going to go to lunch afterwards and I didn't want him to get totally worn out. So I was kind of like in and out, you know, looking for what I wanted and making a quick trip in certain areas. And then from Dollar Tree, we went to our favorite little restaurant, Napoli's, and had a nice lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. And that was pretty decent. No, I didn't film that either because I filmed so many different Napoli meals, and same thing. William had he likes spaghetti there sometimes, and he had that. I had a dish that I haven't had in a while, and it was just so good. It's called Fettuccine Alfredo with shrimp. And their shrimp that they use are huge and very meaty and very, very good. Well, I brought half of it home with me. Now I have frozen shrimp in the freezer, and they are big shrimp too. Not quite as big as the ones that they serve at the restaurant, but I'm going to add some more shrimp to it when I reheat it. But for dinner tonight, we're just going to have something light, you know, like maybe toast and who knows what. Cereal? Cereal's a good one. But no cooking. I'm off tonight. That's the way it is. Yeah. I like it that way too sometimes. Anyway, that's about it for this time, for this Tea Tuesday. Not much going on here. Just kind of doing our own thing, like I said before. Not much going on whatsoever. But we do keep track of the news and what's going on. And that wasn't a question, but it could be. What's going on? You know, in many different venues. I can't believe what's going on these days. And that's as far or as in depth as I'm going to go on the news. I don't want to get into it. I'm not a political based channel here, but I do have my own views, as everybody should. You know, this is such an important time in our lives to become involved in what's going on and know what's going on. So anyway, enough said on that subject this time around. I hope you're all having a good one out there. You take care, and I'll be talking to you again real soon. But it's going to be bye for this time around. Bye for now. Ah.